What we do? Your make?
2014 CC, CCTA engine, had a P0304, P0303, diagnosed as 2 leaky injectors. We replaced the 2 injectors and did a mild decarb on the valve. We got a 2014 VWCC CCTA engine. We have faults P0303, P0304, misfire on these 2 cylinders. Prior to making the repair, we got the car really hot, pulled these 2 plugs out and these 2 coils, and measured value block 106 as the fuel, to see if the fuel pressure would go up. So after about 8 minutes, the pressure started to go the other way, and you could see these 2 injectors starting to just dribble into these cylinders. So the solenoid seals inside of them are going bad. So we'll replace these 2 injectors and do a decarb. T30, T30, T30.
All T30s right now.
T30. T30. 7mm. Another 7 there. Okay, get this guy out of the way. T30.
That's the throttle body?
Throttle body, yep. T30. 13 for the bracket.
13 for the bracket.
Okay. Triple 10, also for the bracket. Let the bracket just kind of hang in there.
What about it?
Let the bracket just kind of rest right there.
Rest it.
Yeah. Unplug, unplug. Someone's already broken this right here. That's nice. Disconnect that. Unplug the solenoid in the back. Release that. Unplug. Unplug. Get the fuel line out of the way. Someone really wanted this thing on there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like 30 newtons or 25 plus 5.
Very tight. This does not go 25
no?
plus 5. This is a cartridge filter. This is not a cartridge, it's regular roll.
You just hand tight?
Hand tight.
Snug it. E30. What screws are these?
Unplug the fuel pressure sensor, the rail pressure. That 3-pin right there. Free up the injector harness from the fuel rail itself.
$17 for the high pressure fuel line.
10 millimeter.
Oh, that's a 10.
Yep. So the plates are not looking that bad. Definitely getting some buildup on the valves though. Lift that in the valve hole. So we'll clean these up. We're going to replace these two ejectors right here.
What are we doing?
We're going to see which valve is open right now. It looks like number 4 is open. Yeah, you can see it's opening.
Is it left to right, 1 through 4?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is open. So we'll make sure that's wide open.
Yep.
We'll start cleaning up these other 3.
Gotcha.
Start by just getting the heavy stuff out. Are you shining in there?
Yeah, no,
Sure?
I can't see in it because it's bouncing off the head, but I got some tight shots of it. I'll do it before and after.
Give me my light so I can get in there and get rid of it. These are not that dirty, so we're just giving them a freshen up.
Yep.
Just while we're in here.
And the left one looks real clean.
Yeah.
1?
Yeah, 1 looks good. 1 looks actually great.
Can you explain why you rotate the crank to close the 3 of them?
You want this one open so the other 3 are closed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then there's always one open?
Yeah, always one open. It's better to have it way open, that way you won't mistake that it's
Gotcha.
closed.
And then when you rotate it, will it go back to 1 or?
It's the order is 1, 3, 4, 2, so it should go to 2.
Gotcha. Obviously do this with a shop vac that's disposable. What fuel or what are you using?
VGISC. This was developed for like the older BMW engines when they got carbon. Pretty heavy duty shit. This is not the best for the environment.
What else would you use?
I'd use walnut shells. That's what I would recommend. Find a little walnut sheller.
Blast it?
Yeah.
Let it soak for a little bit? How long do you think?
20 minutes.
20 minutes?
This vacuum just lost its power.
Probably clogging the line, no?
That flashlight.
Doing the last one. Thing's already falling apart.
Yeah, I thought we need a new seal for this fucking piece of junk. It's like delaminated from it. Yeah, problems are like unsolvable. Oh.
Any better?
A little better.
Just slide one of those last ones in. Reinstalling, what are they called?
These are air guides. They basically swirl the air before it goes into the cylinder. I would expect to see a system 2 rich fault, P00AF, I think. There's a few throttle body faults you'll get if you forget to put these in.
Some people try leaving them out for performance, right?
Yeah, there's no gain to be had, only a negative.
This is an injector puller.
Yep.
Part number
T10-133/3, the T10-133/2 for the actual puller.
does that work on most?
Most direct injections, yeah. Right. These are the two we're replacing. 2 and 3. Clean the boards out. We're going to reseal these.
What are we putting on?
Injector seals. I only change these 3 always. This little guy, the green, and the tension plate. You can't. There's a tool to change this, and you can change this, but I just never do. I know it's not right, but it's what I do.
See that one?
Okay, make sure you get them all plugged in.
So you said no programming on these?
No programming on these, yeah. So
Just plug and play?
push down on this,
Yep.
so you're not hitting the manifolds. Injector manifold, always check in the rail for old seals that may have stayed in there.
Check for old seals. Silicone spray?
Slowly guide onto the 2 studs on either end. When it's loose, like about a 1/4 inch from the head, snap in the injector harness into the rail, into its little guides, otherwise it'll get hung up. Get that guy finger tight.
Oh, the high pressure fuel?
Yep.
Just finger tight that guy right there.
Those are the 210s first.
210 first.
Snug them down, don't go crazy. The torque for this is like 8 Newton meters. Get them all in good. Let's tighten up that 17 before we forget about it.
Is it good snug?
Plug in the rail pressure sensor. Push that harness up. Get it in this little channel here. And out of the way. The support, very important not to leave the support off.
Yeah, a lot of people forget.
People leave the support off. What happens is the manifold gets so hot that it microscopically bends down. Then you'll get faults for the runner flap. Yeah, what do you got here? Yep.
Hello, sir. I'm out here in the shop. So, what would you want to ask?
Yep. All right. Let's get our vacuum hose on for the solenoid for the intake runner. Get that good plugged in. The T30s for the cool pipe. It's the longer or the middle length of the three T30s.
Oil filter back on.
Get the knock sensor in the little clip. It's got a little routing connection right there. Just keeps it up out of the way, the harness. All right. Fuel line locked in. Throttle body.
Give the keys to that black Audi.
Yeah. Look with your eyes. Get this hose in. Get this T30 for the pipe secured before you lock in the hose.
Say it one more time.
Get that T30 for the front charge pipe secured before you tighten those down.
Yep.
That way everything's going back comfortably together, not stretched or just distorted in any way. Okay.
7 mil for both.
Underneath the intake temperature sensor,
Run it under.
under, and behind here. Put the hose in. This sucks. It's shameful.
Do what?
This just sucks. Somebody broke this.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
we do? Your make?
2014 CC, CCTA engine, had a P0304, P0303, diagnosed as 2 leaky injectors. We replaced the 2 injectors and did a mild decarb on the valve.